Yes, we'll start in time string minutes.
There's 2 extra L's in the first word.
We'll start in time string minutes. Okay.
It's supposed to be wheel.
There's 2 extra L's.
There should be an apostrophe in there.
Yeah.
And
But
then
then
no will.
And then the second will would be extra.
Or
Take out the 2 L's.
He's just saying, well, we'll start in time string minutes.
That's a deep subject.
Wells are always a deep subject.
How deep are they? It's so deep, it's so wide, you're inside. One of these days, I'm going to start the show. All right. Everything looks good there. Everything looks good there. And everything looks good there. So I guess
we can start the show.
Yeah. We can start the show. All right.
Checklist complete. Ready to taxi.
All right, we're clear for takeoff on runway 1110.
I seem to remember that line from the Apollo missions. They're about to blast off from the moon. It's like, roger that, number 1 for runway.
All right. Let's see here. Welcome to the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where this week we will be playing Rear Guard for another week, and also be playing Furious Felines for the next 2 weeks. Join us with our players already playing. Well, some of them.
I'm getting there.
I'm playing.
I'm not.
I had some Furious Felines on my own to take care of first. One of them is apparently not feeling well.
Aw, poor kitty.
So we decided to pull the my bath towel off the rack and do his business in it.
Dear cats,
Oh, that sucks.
Well, that beats being all over the floor.
All right. So we're going to continue.
Never mind. So how do you run this thing? Do you run the felines or do you run the XF?
You stack the cats. You stack the cats.
You run the felines.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the XF is. It just brings up a weird menu screen.
Extra food.
Yeah, that menu. Well, let's just see what we got here.
Beef.
How do you pause this thing? Boy, there's a lot in here. X-Filer. X-Filer. Like old database program?
What's X-Filer?
I don't know.
Run it.
Well, isn't that special?
Oh, there's an undelete. Hey, this might be a useful little utility here.
Ask Curtis. All right, back to the intro. Hello, panel of people.
Hi.
Hi.
And hello to you viewers out there.
What you mean, viewer?
All none of you. Well, there's 2 watching on YouTube, evidently, and I'm one of them. So which of you is the other? Ooh, Facebook user. I wonder who the Facebook user is.
Oh, well, here's my directions.
Oh, it's Kevin Holloway. Hi, Kevin. Oh, it's Kevin Holloway. Oh. Hi, Kevin.
And meow from David Ladd. And meow from David Ladd.
What the? Monkey grooving?
Oh.
Ah. Yeah, Kevin, I put a post in the Game On challenge channel of Discord, but people ignore me.
Oh, wow, we're up to 9.
Ooh. And there's 3 that are looking at the stream on or seeing the stream on Facebook.
I guess we need to give them something to look at.
Put your shirt back on, Mark.
Yeah, dang it.
Ken, you're up.
Am I for what? Huh?
Okay, dramatic reading. Let's see. Furious felines. Help the cat catch the mouse. Hope they do better than the ones in my house.
Uh-oh, it's a David Ladd.
Oh, boy.
Yay! The party has started. David Ladd's here.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he's got that Matrix voice again. And let's see. Use the keys 1 to 3 to pile them up. The cats, apparently. And the space bar to select the jumping cat, and then space again to make it fly. That should be interesting.
Whee!
Boing, boing, boing.
You know,
Yay!
there are many ways to make a cat fly.
I don't want to hear David Ladd's ways of making cats fly.
DNA combinations.
Ooh, a cat and a bat.
No, a cat and a fly.
In a boot. I guess that's one I need to add to my collection. A Siamese.
Trust me. No, you don't.
Okay, so there's the win.
Alrighty now. We're playing rear guard, right?
Woohoo! I beat all the levels.
Um, not very good score.
Hey, for the second time I've ever played this game, that's not bad.
Ooh, I got him!
You know how
My
I
fir-
can
sec-
tell?
My second attempt.
Mm. You know how I can tell a good score from a not so good score?
It's got to have at least 4 digits.
No. Whether you beat David Ladd on his first attempt.
I think David Ladd's first attempt was 734, wasn't it? Let's see.
David?
I think my posted score was
881.
881.
Exactly.
Oh, so I'm not. Oh God, I'm not as good as David Ladd.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's embarrassing.
Not for me.
And I did that while we were on the show.
So your score doesn't count. That's okay. I wasn't here for the show, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you were. You're the one who chose the game.
I was not here. I was gone off partying somewhere.
I know you were here because I heard you do the high score list.
That was a recording.
You sure? It sounded live.
That I made at 1:30 in the morning the night before I got up at 5 to drive to Seattle.
Why did you do it at 1:30 in the morning?
Because that's when I got home.
From where?
I was at a football game in the city.
You guys play football
Darn
up there?
soccer players.
Yes, no, it's real football. Good old fashioned 3-down football because that's all we need to make 10 yards.
I thought the sports were hockey and curling.
And don't forget lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
We play a lot of lacrosse up here.
I'm not
It
even
is
sure
our
what that
national
is.
sport. It's the one where you put on
What about
hockey
fox
equipment.
hunting?
You put on a hockey equipment. You run around a
Soccer field?
soccer field with a stick and a little net on the end of it and a really hard ball, and you whip it at each other as hard as you can.
Yeah, and the
Like
goals,
dodgeball.
and the goals
Except
are
that
like,
these little hard balls.
yeah, the goals are more like hockey goals than soccer goals.
Yeah. It's really just an excuse to just nail people as hard as you can with either a stick or a ball.
That's how they get their frustrations and anger out.
Yep. That's why we're so happy-go-lucky.
They either go whacking their pucks or whacking their balls.
Ouch.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, I go for baseball bats with nails coming out of them.
No fair. This mouse is moving. Got him now.
All right. You gonna do the dramatic reading?
I did already.
That was fast.
There wasn't much for directions.
That's what she said.
Bah.
David, lad, you're so funny.
All right. I'm going to go get some coffee.
Coffee.
Yes, coffee. Coffee is good.
It's only 5:30 in the evening.
I know. I gotta drink a lot of coffee to make it through this show.
There's a lot of leftover from the store.
Oh God, no! I drank all that a long time ago.
You're not the designated snoozer.
Nope.
No, designated snoozer me.
No,
I'm
that's
laying
Mark.
here.
No, that's Mark.
If you start snoring, then you're the new designated snoozer. But until you start snoring live on the air, it's Mark.
Like I do, yeah.
Here, I think that wasn't that 2018 or 2019 when I fell asleep in the evening while we were on Discord. I was cleaning the carpet at that time, I think.
And the floor was just so comfy.
Well, the floor is always comfy. I always sleep there.
Why? You trying to be as down to earth as possible?
Yeah, I only get pestered by a mouse once a night.
Oh, look at that. I ricocheted the cat off the wall. How's that? You guys see that one?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I got. Oh.
What would happen if I ended up putting a cat right on the wall? Ooh, got him. Wow. Made it to level 4. I'm in new territory here.
Found your game.
Oh, I'm back. What did I miss?
Found level 4.
Woohoo!
Now for level 5. Holy crap. Okay.
Whew, that was close.
All right. So this little Siamese is going to go orbital.
I can't go off the screen, I noticed.
All right. So this little Siamese is going to go orbital.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi.
Hello.
I think my cat did go actually orbital. It's gone.
I've done that
Come
before.
back down.
Let's see. I think my cat did go actually orbital. It's gone.
Come back down.
Will you stop moving? Thank you.
I didn't know Siamese cats were teal.
Okay, interesting. So, I did discover a bug in the game.
Uh-oh.
If you hit yes to play a game again, it just continues on from your previous level and score. It doesn't reset them. Because I just finished level 2 and it says I've completed level 6 and my score is now 964.
Yeah, that's a good bug.
After you finish it, so I guess if you go all the way through the game and you play it again, it just continues on.
Surprised Taz doesn't run across that one.
This was ricocheting off the walls. It's like boing, 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 boing.
Looks like you finally found your game, Mark.
Hey, I finished level 5. I'm on level 6.
No.
Looks like you finally found your game, Mark.
Hey, I finished level 5. I'm on level 6.
So, what kind of game do people want for next week?
A good one.
Oh man, now you're putting the pressure on me.
I had the cat on the wall.
Yep. Unfortunately, the only one that I have, I broke somehow. But I know where it's at. The mouse that's over there. No, that one's broke. The other one to the right.
Ooh. I completed a game.
Whoa.
Wow.
This is the first, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. I've actually completed a game.
Now you have to play the sequel.
So Ken, you said if you hit go again, yes, it.
Well, it did with mine, yeah. It just continued to add to my score.
Well, let's see if
Maybe
I
that's
get
not
that.
a bug.
Everyone's playing the new game. I guess Rearguard is just like so last week.
Computerized Start is brought to you by my awesome patrons on Patreon. And by your tips and members.
So there's 6 levels in the game, is that right?
Evidently.
Okay, so on the sequel, he's actually got 8 levels.
Ah.
Live streams possible. You too can become a channel supporter with tiers starting at just $1.
And I think it runs slightly higher res, too.
And as always, thank you for all your support, including sharing, chatting,
Sequel in basic?
and subscribing. Now roll that famous
Pardon me?
logo animation.
Is the sequel in basic?
Yep. He does some pokes, I think, to change basic to do 225 line screens, kind of like Nick does with his editors. But here's the manual. He actually has a PDF manual of it. I don't know if
Good
you
evening.
guys want to go through it. Now, he actually put a little bit of a comic book in it, too.
I am your host, Justin D. Morgan. And
Cool.
I have
Yeah, I was reading a little bit on it. It's evidently he was going to do upgrades on it, and this did so much he decided to release it as a 2.
Frank S.
Is the way I read it.
Computer Museum.
Yep.
Francois. Trina's Technobabble. Gutball.
Speaking of
Came out in
which-
2018, the
Adam
sequel.
McGee.
Speaking of which, Ken, I made a spreadsheet
And I'm making sure I don't
of
miss
all the
names.
games that
Garth
are
Beagle, here we go. I
on
thought I saw your name in there somewhere.
the Color
So let's
Computer
provide
Archive,
Peter. Yes, I am late.
Okay.
I was about to come
and I
downstairs,
put it
but
on the OneDrive.
my feet said, put on a different pair of
Okay.
shoes.
I'm gonna update it so that it shows
We have Eric
which
said,
games
we
have already been played
have
and the
many
date
people
that
who
they
are
were
pointing
played,
out how late I am. Yes, I was late.
and
And let's see
if they're
here,
played
Jeff
on the
said,
Game On
1956.
Challenge Live.
We had Ryan of Everything is
Live?
Birthday Garage.
Are
Maybe
you
he's
sure
working. Be here to
live?
Say hi.
So
DJ Craze.
that may help
Full
the
house,
Game
yes,
On
just
High
like Mr.
Council
Rogers, I was thinking
select
that, but
games.
yes, welcome to everybody in the chat. Hope you're having a great day.
Good
I
evening,
would like to
Curtis.
get off and get started by saying my thumbnail is not some fancy Photoshop job. Dude, where's my keyboard? All right. And I'll get the YouTube announcements out of the way. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Yeah, I was thinking about
subscribe and turn on
adding
notifications,
the
because this Apple
games
IIc
that
will
were on
probably
that
come back on the workbench at
one
some
guy's
point
site,
for wild and crazy
but
reasons.
I didn't get around to it yet.
Don't forget, I got a coffee goal, which I got the wrong camera to.
Oh, that Canadian guy.
Yeah, that L guy.
Screen to my actual left, but my
Sorry, what was that?
camera is
Huh?
and that's why YouTube.
Curtis is just ignoring us.
No, actually, I was checking out the sequel version of the game here.
View, it's right there. Oh wait, I'm pointing at the 2C. Well, now I'm pointing back at myself. See, right
Furious
there.
kittens this time?
This is why YouTubers can't point, because it's different on every camera.
Is there a cat morale thing in the first one?
My Apple IIc, he has keyboard load.
No.
And actually,
Oh,
I
okay.
do
So
know
that's
where
part
the
of what he
keyboard
added in.
Yeah,
He did do
that's-
quite a few changes.
is.
Yeah, it's
The
like
short answer
the
is
cats can give up.
Who's counting?
Especially when you bounce them off walls. I don't know if Mark would like playing that version.
This box from Adam.
Oh, I ricocheted one of these cats earlier.
Well, I've been bouncing mine off the walls to catch the mice all the time.
Yeah, but in the sequel, he actually has morale of the cats. And if you keep banging them against walls and they don't catch the mice, they start getting ticked off, and then they'll just fall straight.
Hey, Curtis, did you try this in RSB?
No.
Oh yeah, it's
If I was going to do it, I'd probably redo it in Basic 09, to be honest, because a lot of graphics routines would be a lot faster.
Well, that's the reason why I was wondering about RSB, since I thought there was supposed to be some optimizations in RSB, wasn't there?
I've never done any, whatever Chris Burke did. I mean, it calls some of the Nitrous 9 stuff itself, so maybe. But I think it, like, I know when it draws circles and stuff, it's pretty well using the old basic routines. It's not using the faster ones we did.
So what Adam sent me are 2 parts.
Yeah, because this is what the sequel looks like.
So we've got this one here.
Ooh, there's cheese. So the mouse can break through the wall to get the cheese.
On it.
Yeah, and he also changed like the backgrounds a little bit, so he's got paned windows as well as regular windows.
This one was
I think it runs in a higher res mode too. I think it runs at 225 vertical instead of 192, so it's actually adding almost 30 pixels vertically.
Ooh! Gotta love extra graphic space.
That's not good. So Adam sent me this other parts keyboard. It's actually from an Alps keyboard. So I guess if I were to find all the switches, I could probably make another Alps keyboard with it. Though it'd probably be cheaper to buy another keyboard than buy the Alps switches. But it has a ribbon cable on it that I should be able to take and put on the first keyboard. And DJ Craze says all the keys are labeled plus. Yes, they are. So anyways, we've got that. And then combined with this keyboard here, which has all the it has most of the keycaps. It's missing the caps lock key. I did forget that I was missing the caps lock key.
Oh, that sucks.
But anyways,
I got on a level where the wind was too strong. I couldn't drop it into the
is like really, really awful. I don't
spot.
Yeah, the mouse got away on me. I guess that means I lost that one.
I believe
This game cheated me.
I
want my money back.
I was getting the impression it might be flex. But anyways, yeah. Adam had warned me. He took the
So I hit enter on that screen, and look what I get.
This keyboard
Get the title screen back.
I get a meow is loading.
That's
So-
terrific.
So where's this new version?
I can throw it in the Discord if you want.
Okay.
I might have a place to steal a caps lock key from. Not that I necessarily need to put one.
I'll even throw in the manual.
But there is one.
Let me just have to read it.
Apple IIc keyboard in my basement, and maybe.
Yay,
heaven
another dramatic
forbid.
reading.
Really appropriate if I borrow its caps lock key, assuming it has one. But kind of be the. It's from Jeremy's. I could also crimp a new IDC connector to that one. I gave, but you didn't have the. I don't have the correct one either, so I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any IDC connectors, so I'll go for the swap cable route. That's seemingly just as easy. Let me just take one look at this. Something looked strange. Ooh. that is
You
odd.
son of a biscuit.
It seems as if the Alps keyboard has a. Oh wait, I think. Oh, the pin's there. It's just not soldered because there's no pad. Okay. So yeah, I should be able to remove this. I'm going to desolder this ribbon cable, and then I'll solder it to this because I don't have an IDC connector to put on it. And even if I had an IDC connector, I don't have a crimper. And you're probably thinking, well, you can use a vise. Well, that would assume I had a vise. I don't have a vise. Yep, the cable should be the same on the PCB, and I just saw one that didn't have solder and thought there was a difference, but actually it's just there's no pad, so there would have been nothing for the solder to stick to. So I guess there's no time like the present than to get busy desoldering. Except I'm now looking at where I set my phone down, because that's the way I usually turn on my smart outlets when I'm ready.
So you do the run me bass or just the felines?
Run me.
Spot upstairs
Run me.
and didn't bring it downstairs. That figures.
So you do the run me bass or just the felines?
All right. Well, I guess I can reach around the workbench here, and I think I can reach the outlet without bumping things that should not fall, but do if I bump them wrong.
Well, the directions look the same.
The smart outlet is reachable by hand. All right.
Okay, where's the nozzle?
My phone will show up at some point.
Hmm.
I probably set it down in a weird spot. Hey, Will Jr. 880. Oh yeah, the one thing I did do though, I did. I don't know why I'm trying to remove the case. I don't need to remove it yet. All right, let me find a place to set this to where it's going to be safe. There is no safe spot. Oh, that's not convenient. All right. Okay. That must work. All right. All right. I guess we'll desolder from this cable here. I do have multiple backup plans in case the first of the initial plans goes sideways. I mean, after all, I do have this keyboard that I can try to loosen up the keys, but it's pretty bad. So anyways, I'm going to use Claris, the Wonder desoldering station. That will take a while to warm up to try to get the solder off these pins. I'm hoping it'll just... I mean, it looks like it's in good shape, so I'm hoping it'll just come off, but I'm also somewhat afraid that they put conformal coat over those solder pads, which means it might not just come off. I can't tell if it's conformal coated or not. So if it is conformally coated over those solder pads, I may have to try to get the conformal coat off. Okay, Adam says he didn't have trouble desoldering switches, so maybe, hopefully I won't have either. Yeah, this board here looks like it's going to be less of a problem. Yeah, there's only one way to find out, and that is I gotta wait for it to warm up first. Yeah, and don't burn the cables, what Adam says. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to hold the board such that the cable is... I'm holding it as far away from the hot end as I can. And I will start with this side here so I can work away from the cable. Oh yeah. Okay, that did come right off, but there is definitely something... There's definitely something coating the solder. So let me turn on the smoke absorber so that it will draw the smoke away from me. Yeah, Eric's saying I could tape a metal shield to it, or I could just use my finger. Because actually, my finger is going to get hot before the cable does. Because my finger is slightly closer. Adam says, working on this Alps board is easy. Have fun with the other one. Yeah, this is just coming right off. SadMac356 says, just don't burn yourself. Nope, I won't.
I'm gonna have to launch this cat. Well, eat the damn thing. It's in front of you.
Adam McG saying, all the best stuff's made in Japan. Yep. This keyboard must have been made in Japan too, because that's Alps.
Well, eat the damn thing. It's in front of you.
Ta-da! Wow. Garth says, moo. Actually, it's more like moof. It's Claris the cow dog desolder station. All right, and there we go. There's not much left on this Alps.
Yeah, this one's a little bit harder. They don't fly as good without the wind.
Adam says, because I was too lazy.
Got you though.
Justin gets free parts. Well, thank you, Adam. I do appreciate it. All right. All right, now it's time to see how... I'm staring at this board and wondering if I really, really, really want to... do it this way, or if I just want to use some solder braid. Okay, I'm looking at this board, and I am going to... I'm going to drop the temperature down to my gun. Only because... Garth says laziness is why I sent Justin the TCI board. Sweet. Yeah. Joe says he's doing Moo tonight too. Well, alright, so I just bumped my gun down to 650 degrees Fahrenheit because I'm looking at this PCB and
Yeah,
I'm concerned that it's just going to, like, self-destruct. Adam says he's used the Moo machine too at 350.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Alright, well,
Oh,
You
good stuff.
missed everything, sir.
Gut Bomb says
Oh,
laziness is why
darn it, I hate it when I miss everything.
2GS.
Well, then you should have been here.
Okay, well,
Oh, come on.
solder might be coming off. I've got it at 650. And if I have to take another pass at it, I'm going to use the solder braid very carefully. Probably at 650 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, 650 degrees Celsius might as well be like sun plasma hot. Incinerate board instantly. Well, if I hit the magic button at 350 degrees Celsius,
Level 6 done on version 2.
Jeez.
hey,
Level
K-Mac,
7's getting hard to get across that stupid first wall.
Scarlet the Four-Eyed Cuda says 650 degrees C is 923 Kelvin. I think 923 Kelvin is how hot the Captain Picard's forehead, or Captain Picard gets when you do something wrong on the bridge. Like right before he says, "Shut up, Wesley." Scarlet the Four-Eyed Cuda says all temperatures should be in Kelvin. No negative numbers. I guess those freezing days will sound warmer, but they won't feel warmer.
Oops. I hit the wrong key.
All right. I guess now is the moment of truth. Okay, there is one pad I'm slightly worried about. I believe it's still there. I'm just a bit concerned about the way it looks. It's that one right there. Yeah, okay. Alright. So if I'm really careful, I should be fine. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, there we go. Okay, so that I just need to be very careful about. And there. But otherwise, I think I got
come
it
on.
out. And one of the pins on this ribbon cable fell out. Well, I think we're fine with this keyboard. I don't think I've done any permanent damage yet. I just have to be careful. Alright, so let me get my ribbon cable. And should plug in. Actually, looking at the cable that was on the Alps keyboard, it's probably good that I am putting the nice 3M cable from an Alps keyboard onto this hairpin keyboard, because I think the hairpin's keyboard is like some cheap no-name connector. But this is actually a 3M connector. This is the good stuff. for me to remember how to use my Hacko station. There we go. All right. Cup Bomb says, in business news, 3M and M&M have merged to form Ultra.
Every time I play this game, I just get a slightly better score.
Oh, and I forgot where I put my captain tape. I just get a slightly better score. How can Captain Tape come to the rescue if I don't even know where it is? Oh no! What do I do with my Captain Tape?
You might catch up with Mark.
My captain.
What was Mark's score?
I don't know. What was your high score, Mark?
So right now on second game, it's a 798.
Woohoo! I'm like 6 points ahead of you.
You're getting close to my score.
If it was M&M keycaps.
Are we accepting scores for the sequel?
I mean, they both play the same. I think
Except
game
the sequel
2,
has more levels, so you can get a higher score.
and it is a little harder though.
Yeah, but it's still got more levels, so.
So, what's the answer to the question?
Sloopy?
Adam says at least they won't melt in your hands, yeah.
I would say no, the second game probably gives you an unfair advantage for having more levels to score points on.
Okay. Can you actually get higher on the other one?
Well, there's been some scores in the 1,000, just over 1,000, so.
Your score is dependent on how many times it takes you to catch the mouse on each level. So the fewer times it takes you to catch the mouse, the higher your score.
Oh, okay.
How does it decide when the game's over?
Maybe you should use Flux, but I didn't want to risk getting.
I don't know how it decides that you lose, but.
You don't catch the mouse?
Yeah, but how many times can you miss it?
I have no idea.
Seems like it's quite a few.
Well, if game 2 is not going to count, I better keep on the other one.
I'll just buy the 2-inch rolls. I'm mainly using it just to hold this connector in place.
But you know, Ken, that could be a future week's game.
It could be.
Because if it's not the same game.
There you go. You got your game for next week.
No, I don't think we'll have two versions of Furious Felines for 1 week. I'll find a different game for next week.
And the felines are furious. They're not just hungry. Huh? They're actually angry at the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
They're furious because no one fed them. Because Mark was too busy playing video games to feed them all.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, Mark.
Then I opened the door to toss them out food, and they sit there and hiss at me.
Wow.
Like, I'm feeding you, and you're hissing at me.
You got some evil cats.
No, that's why you just feed him the neighbor.
Or the
Did I say
postman.
that out loud?
Cat hiss at me, he ain't getting fed.
This board feels like one of those boards.
Are you being bugged yet?
Apparently.
Three, four,
Oh yeah, turn my fan back on.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shots to finally hit something.
No, seriously, I have one of those
Who, me?
smoke absorbers.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then I pulled a fan out of the scrap bin at work. It's one of those 120 volt AC.
So are you bugged yet?
Because the fan in this smoke
Nah.
absorber was 120
It's only my first game this week
And I swapped
of this
them
one.
because conveniently they were the same size. So now my smoke absorber has a satisfying.
So it says players 1, 2, and P. What's
spin-up
P?
sound.
Practice.
Practice.
Ah.
Same as he did in Street Dragon, I think.
Joe is recapped as SC30 power supply.
Practice.
All right. Brett's asking if anyone has seen Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. No, can't say that I have.
Oops.
Although I might have and just have forgotten. I did, though, come down to the basement last night to do some testing. Let's just say that motherboard that I picked for my first PC, it's got quirks and features. Let's just also... Oh, hey, Jesse. Let's just also say that I pulled out every Intel Pentium processor that I had and tried it in that board. And the only thing it would let me set any of them to was a Pentium 100. And it won't let you save the BIOS settings if you've got an Intel Pentium processor installed. That even the Pentium 233 or the Pentium 200 MMX, Pentium 100, it's the only thing that let me set it to. Because it's like you go in to try to change the processor, the BIOS locks up while you're saving the settings, and apparently it locks up before it saves the setting to CMOS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Mark's about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Well, because I was going to, for example, well,
What have we told
if
you
I
about
put a
that,
Pentium
Mark?
90, or got an Intel Pentium 90 instead of an AMD K590. But, well, if I'd done that, I would have ended up returning the motherboard, because...
Oh, there we go.
Turns out, it doesn't like Intel processors. Which is really, really, really weird. Yeah, good one, Gut Bomb. So my first PC motherboard, unfortunately, is going to get low scores because apparently I chose poorly. I don't think there's any way I could have put a Intel processor in it if I'd wanted to. Now the one thing is I don't have any of the Cyrix 6x86 processors, so I can't do a, well, what if I'd gone with Cyrix test? But actually, I think the Cyrix would have been worse than the AMD. Hey, Jeremy. You joined just as I finished soldering the replacement cable on this board. So there we go. I now have the ribbon cable from an Alps keyboard on this non-Alps keyboard. Well, got bomb. Yeah, it probably is a BIOS issue. But here's the problem. It's in the latest version of the BIOS. It was also in the version of the BIOS that my board was running before I updated it. And I think I'm out of versions of the BIOS that exist today. Yeah, I suspect a BIOS update broke it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a version of the BIOS that is not broken, because some of the older versions apparently were not archived. It's like the only ones out there are like the year 2000 compliant ones, I think. Well, Jeremy, yes, the Alps keyboard is better.
Everybody's so very talkative tonight.
Having keys is better.
Well, you know, I can always fix that for you.
Okay, sing us a song, David Ladd.
Yes, the Alps keyboard I removed that cable from has no even switches on it. So, yeah, Alps keyboards are better. But
No.
this was a parts Alps keyboard that all the key switches. Adam removed all the key switches from for repairs.
Does David Ladd do requests?
So I can fix mine.
What kind of request would you like there, Sloopy?
Anyway,
I would like Dallas theme done with
that's why I
ducks.
was putting the cable from a Alps keyboard on this hairpin keyboard is because the Alps keyboard was a parts one. Oh.
That just seems very quacked
Adam
out.
says no.
Yeah, well, if you do
He's
it,
a wild and crazy guy.
if you do it, you can put a tip on my bill.
Yes, I remember the language tapes that they would sell and advertised on radio. Like, yeah, no, Kia Star.
Hey, I'm playing Buzzard Bait now.
Spanish for that there are no keys here.
Really?
That's the name of the level. And it does kind of look like Buzzard Bait players.
Whatever that language tutor series that's old, I guess language tutor tapes and their silly Kia stock commercial. Alright, so now I get to remember how
Beat Thunderlips.
keyboard.
Yeah, I think I did last week too.
This keyboard does not.
I didn't get this far.
This keyboard.
Yeah,
Would
I've never
you
seen that
say
board.
Hot Lips Houlihan?
Thunder thighs?
Now, it's been so long since I've had the keyboard in. This keyboard, does it like engage in the floppy drive, or is that for the Alpha keyboard?
Thunder thighs?
Top slides into the floppy slot, then set down. Okay, so I've. Okay. Alright.
What nozzle are you supposed to hit on this? How are you supposed to hit it?
Bueller? Bueller?
Meow.
I have no idea how you get fuel from that.
I gotta take a look what you're doing here.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I
Oh,
see what it was.
I guess you finished.
Bueller.
Is it the one that looks like a big gas?
Gas
Yeah.
pump.
You have to hit that tiny little white bit on the top right.
I did, and it still didn't give me any fuel.
Oh, that's
It should
what
have.
it is.
If you hit it dead on, it should have do a little explosion thing without taking it out, and then it'll
Hold on.
bump up your blue bar a bit.
One of the screws is stuck in the case, and that's preventing me from getting the keyboard in.
I probably should get an actual Felines game recorded here, shouldn't I?
Persuade the screw to come out. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna give the screw some gentle persuasion.
Sit still so I can hit you, damn it.
Is there a metal tab on the side of your floppy drive? No. Okay. Let me go find the hardware for this. Maybe I forgot to put the metal tab on. It's been a while since I worked on this. It's possible I
Yay!
forgot to put the metal tab on.
I broke
So
5,000.
let me go
I'm no longer
job.
a Thunderlips.
4-pound sledge. Actually, I was just going to try to tap it with a... Oh, it's only there for Alps keyboards. You don't want it. Okay, no. This 2C originally had a hairpin keyboard. Okay. I think someone put a screw in this location that's the wrong screw, so I need...
Alright, now show me my high score so I can take a picture of it and never play this game again.
Not a fan.
Huh?
Not
He
a
just
fan.
doesn't like cats.
He's playing rear guard.
Oh, okay, that's why he doesn't like the rear games.
The thing is that it's 90% timing, and I really suck at timing.
Well, then he ain't gonna do so good at cats either.
There we go. That did it. Alright. No, I did not.
Alright, where is
hit
it? Game
the
on
Apple IIc
challenge.
with the hammer. I hit the screw stuck in the Apple IIc with the end of a screwdriver.
5065.
And then I realized it'd be better if I just pressed down on the end of the screw sticking out instead of actually trying to hit it. Joe, the only time I would ever hit an Apple computer with a hammer is if it's on fire, and that is the only thing I have to like get it off of a flammable surface.
So, Mr. Ladd, did you play my request or did you duck out of it?
Would I hit an Apple computer with a hammer?
Yeah, I was all quacked out.
That no one would think ill of
Well, I didn't want to hear you quacked. I wanted to hear you duck.
Apple computer that was actively on fire on a flammable surface off of it with a hammer. Now, hopefully, the Apple computer won't be on fire.
Crap. It's gonna bounce the wrong way, isn't he?
But yeah. Gutbomb says I would hit an EMAC with a hammer if I wanted to break my hammer.
Disco duck.
Quack, 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 quack.
If it's on fire.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
If I gotta hit it with a hammer to get it off of a flammable surface to put it out, I'm going to do so. Although, hopefully I'm not in that situation to have to do that, because quite honestly, if I'm in that weird of a situation,
Now I know I played this
boy, am I going to have a story to tell my insurance agent.
and
I can
downloaded
see
it.
now he's gonna yeah,
Damn it.
now I'm gonna start my story. He's gonna be like, hold on just a moment. He's gonna go back and get a big cup of coffee and yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me. I won't put the lid on before testing it. Well, I'm not gonna put the. Well, I was. Yeah. I don't know
Maybe
what
I
I was
didn't.
thinking. I guess I wanted to make sure I had it aligned, but yeah, I don't need to put the lid on. I'm not gonna put the keycaps on either. Now the thing is, I do know that this Apple IIc
Sassafras.
Although,
Alright, let's see here.
just in case, maybe because I do have some interesting experience
Candy, Coco, Beast,
some interesting experience with
Game On.
computers, so I'm going to
Did the shared chat break again? Because I haven't seen anything since Kevin Holloway said
to
lacrosse.
something up just in case I need it. So hold, please.
Let me see.
It's only 5 people.
Oh, working.
There we go. I wanted to make sure it queued up without actually.
Just
playing.
ain't nobody
All right.
saying nothing.
So
Oh, okay.
Just like
I have
just like
it
us.
queued up in
Yeah,
case-
pretty much.
I mean, it is a riveting show, you know?
The game's so fun, everybody's speechless.
This one was one of the fortunate ones that has
Alright.
Texas Instruments, I think.
It's there.
Joe knows what I'm queued up. Yeah. I actually need to
Let's
get
minimize
a button
that.
to press when I
Insert disc.
need to. Alright. So
Ooh, I remember why it's not on here. It's because I played it online. I guess LS is not going to work in Deck B.
there we go. It's
What's
not
that?
the original one, but
I guess
it's a replica.
LS won't work in Deck B.
Nope. We'll work in Nitrous 9, but
Some MT RAM.
Well, actually, now I think about it. What's this XF program?
I think it's a little utility you wrote, isn't it?
Some MT RAM
Yeah,
back
it's
to
what is it? What was it called? X.
You'll have to make yourself a note because I'll probably.
Yeah, I'll write-
Something file. It's like a file manager, disk
yeah, I'll
manager
write-
type
you
of
can
thing.
See it.
Okay, well that's good. It's apparently turned on. All right, let's see here.
Oh, I guess it would help to use a CoCo 3.
Is that the right input? No, that is not the right. Is that the right input? There we
Run
go. No bootable.
xf.bas.
Jeremy saying MT or empty.
But I don't want to use a CoCo 3.
Same difference, Jeremy.
There we go.
You have to use a CoCo 3.
Yes, this is it.
MT RAM of this age.
You ever seen this before, Curtis?
Pipes?
On my screen.
Which one's yours? I don't
Alright,
see the names.
The one that doesn't have a game on it.
Oh yeah, that's what Mark was looking at before. That's the little utility Diego wrote.
Yeah. Ah, it's just.
Oh, you know, I could just.
What does it mean install?
Look at a keyboard. There we go.
Install to hard drive?
Oh, that's right. Control, open Apple, reset.
I think he's got docs on his website.
Oh, it's installing Xfiler to drive 0. So it just installed itself to itself.
Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Have fun.
Oh, cool.
Nope.
I'm out of here, guys.
Oh.
Wow, I got a score of 0 there. Impressive.
It's kind of hard to type without keycaps. I'm going to have to put keycaps on this thing sooner rather than later.
Wow, I got a score of 0 there.
All right. Apple IIc with 128K of memory.
How do you
Not a
move?
surprise.
Oh. I
Let's
guess
see
it might help if
here.
I.
Sleepy, is there another stream going on? They're talking about, we were all listening to the conversation about hitting the Apple computer with a hammer.
Well, I was doing the memory test to see if memories failed.
I'm assuming that's another stream we're not watching.
Memory's still good?
Yeah.
There's
Let's
no
see
memory
here.
test. Okay, well,
Oh, jeez.
There's very faint voices in the background.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to hear it now. All right, how do I quit?
So you're on a stream with us and you're listening to a different.
No, it was a comment in the chat.
No, but Sloopy. He said
Oh,
now we
probably.
shouldn't be able to hear it because he's watching a different stream while he's.
I'm not watching anything except for what's on my screen, which you can see. It's just in the background. It's just running. All right, how do I quit out of this? There's no quit. Man. Load. Well, load. What's a FS error?
That usually means you got a corrupt disk.
Oh.
Sometimes that'll clear up if you exit the emulator and just come right back in. Other times you might have to re-download if something got fried.
I undeleted the Snowfight file.
I tried that too and it got an FS error. So.
Yeah, well, I called it Snowfight. I don't know what it was originally called, but I figured Snow was a good guess.
I tried that too and it got an FS error. So.
All right. Okay. One, two, three, 4.
2, buckle my shoe. Door.
Catch the mouse. Catch the mouse. Ah.
Darn.
I mean, they're like my cats. They just watch the mouse go across the floor.
No, he just went over there to say hi to him.
Sure, why not?
One, 2, 3, 4. Great.
Don't you like it when computer repair also involves a hammer?
Don't they all?
I prefer defenestration.
I prefer chainsaw.
All right, let's see here. 1,
Oh,
2.
apparently this case has a dent in it and I'm pounding it into submission.
Don't know how to tell you this, but CoCo cases are made out of plastic.
Yeah, well, the CoCos are so reliable, there's nothing left for me to fix.
Hmm.
You're breaking it?
No, this is an HP.
Well, there you go. You got lots to fix on that.
Yeah, it's Windows XP. It's got a Celeron in it. I'm going to see if I can put something a little better. But apparently this took a hit at some point in time and drove the bottom cover out the back.
Oops.
So, and because it was attached with a screw, it took the back panel along with it. So the back panel has a protrusion.
I'm terrible at this.
Well, if timing games aren't your thing, your Furious Cats is all about timing.
Just pretend that you're playing artillery on like the Atari.
You got to take into account the weight of the cat, the stack of your jumping cats, the wind, and you got to be in the right spot at the right time when drop the cat when the mouse happens to be there.
Still on level
The
1.
mouse is sometimes moving on later levels.
Yeah.
Well, I just finally won the game on Fierce Felines Part 1. So I think I'll call it and go watch the other stream that's coming on.
You're leaving us?
Yeah. Well, I think this is one. I think I'll take. I might have to convert this one to base Coniah. This actually probably will play pretty good on there.
I can't reach it.
Double speed poke didn't seem to have much of an effect on it, though.
It's already got double speed in it.
Oh, it's still that slow?
Yeah. Well, I think he's doing sine and cosine maybe for the arc, which is a fairly CPU intensive calculation.
Yeah, there's some math going on there, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Okay, I'll see you guys on Saturday, I guess.
Yeah, Curtis, have a good one.
And I'll have to see. I'll have to see if I can have time this week to put the 2 Furious Felines on my website too, since I don't have one there. I checked.
You're slacking it.
Well, I did my Step Tandy thing where I did over 20 new games added to it. Well, not new, but 20 games added to it. So
New to you.
no, I'd played most of them before. There's a couple I never saw before. Comet Kazi I'd never played before. That was a new one to me.
Level 1's completed. I got a score of 20.
Good job.
You're slacking it.
Hey, see you guys Saturday.
All right.
All right, let's see here.
No, I'd played most of them before. There's a couple I never saw before. Comet Kazi I'd never played before. Hey, see you guys Saturday. That was a new one to me.
Level 1's completed. I got a score of 20.
So this PC's got an interesting little card in it. It's a double network card with a power jack that you plug the monitor power into. So this PC's got an interesting little card.
Huh?
Cool.
It's a double network card with a power jack that you plug the monitor power into. So this PC's got an interesting little card in it. It's a double network card with a power jack.
Yay, I caught it on level 2. I caught it on my first try.
There you go. Getting the hang of it, huh?
No, just dumb luck. Okay, what the? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go. Getting the hang of it, huh?
Whoa.
Ha! You didn't make it.
Yeah, but I still landed on my feet.
Well, you're a cat. Of course you will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3.
And if you go with 7 with a light cat, you end up off the other end of the screen.
You should bounce off the back wall. He'll bounce off the back wall and boop, right down onto the mouse.
Maybe.
Nice.
Yay!
Good.
Told ya.
So,
See, I'm smarter than the average bear.
so let's see here. 8 tries got me 20 points. I got 130 on the first try and 110 on the second try.
Yeah, gotta go here, y'all. Have a good night.
All right.
You
All
Have a
right,
good
see
one.
ya.
Yeah, gotta go here, y'all. Have a good night. Yeah, gotta go here, y'all. Have a good night.
Yay! He cleared the wall, but he missed the mouse.
I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay! He cleared the wall, but he missed the mouse. Come on, Sloopy, you can do it.
Damn, this cat's getting some serious hang time.
Really bouncing off the walls too.
Mm-hmm.
As is my new kitten.
You got a new kitten?
I got a new kitten. Well, my niece got a new kitten.
Ah.
Well, I could have sent you one.
This thing is absolutely insane.
Yes, I have one of those.
They usually are.
This one's more insane than most of the other kittens we've had.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, my niece got a new kitten.
Yes, I have one of those. Well, I could have sent you one.
This one's more insane than most of the other kittens. Absolutely insane.
Yes,
Splat.
I have one of those.
They usually are.
Well, you got to use the light one on this level.
Look at the hang time on that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got to use the light one on this level.
Look at the hang time on that. Whee!
Interpret.
Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it?
The cat jumped over the moon. Almost.
What is this? Cat a ninja?
Yep. Well, it's a Siamese.
All right. So
The cat jumped over the moon. Almost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Well, it's a Siamese.
What is this? Cat a ninja? All right. So
Yep. Well, it's a Siamese. And do it, Snoopy.
Now he's taking an extra bouncing off the walls. Yay!
Do it, Snoopy. One more to go. One more. You can do it.
One more what?
Level.
Oh, really? Cool.
One more to go. One more. You can
What the?
One more.
Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Level.
6.
I think, by Jove, I think he's got it.
Nope.
Oh, just about. 2 pixels further and he would have slipped in there. By Jove, I think he's got it.
Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, just about slipped in there. 2 pixels further and he would have slipped in there.
Or wait a minute. I meant to go
That's what
7,
you
didn't I?
time. Isn't that the definition of insanity?
Evidently.
Thought it was just being on the show.
All right, so
It's
I'm gonna
also
go
another
7.
definition of insanity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Space 2.
Thought it was just being on the show.
Space.
Thought it was just being on the show.
It's also another definition of insanity. It's also another definition of insanity. What would you think if you looked out of if you were living in one of those apartments and you looked outside and you saw a bunch of cats flying through the air like that?
Ooh. 714.
What would you think if you looked out of if you were living in one of those apartments and you looked outside and you saw a bunch of cats flying through the air like that?
Okay. Do I want to go again? Yes.
Did he use the cheat to get a better score?
Well, I ain't gonna get it by skill. Oh, that's
just a little bit outside.
I know that reference. My brother's notorious for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, was that a pitch from Major League?
Yep.
Yep.
That ball wouldn't have been out of most parks. Yeah, name one. Yellowstone?
That
ball wouldn't have been out of most parks. Yeah, name one. Yellowstone? Yeah, name one. Yellowstone?
Okay. So let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1.
Use the floof ball.
Can I just get a hockey stick and just slide them across? All right, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
And the cats are too lazy to actually move.
3, 4, 5.
Catch the damn mouse.
There's actually just one cat that's doing all the work, and that's the one that has to jump off the pile.
Yeah.
There's actually just one cat that's doing all the work, and that's the one that has to jump off. This one's going to be really far.
All right.
This one's going to be really far.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This one's going to be really far.
1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez, and crackers.
You should do 4 with the big cat.
Yeah, I usually use the big cat to do the weight. Do the weight. Yeah, I usually use the big cat to do the weight. Do the weight. Yeah, I usually use the big cat to.
Guess it's 3 with the big cat.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Guess it's 3 with the big cat. Oh, this is going to go further because you're using a lighter cat.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to go further because you're using a lighter. Maybe try 3 with the short hair medium. Oh, this is going to go further because you're using a lighter. Maybe try 3 with the short hair medium. Maybe try 3 with the short hair medium. I don't think that it matters which ones you use to pile it up. It's the one that you drop off the top and the one that's flying through the air.
Yeah.
I don't think that it matters which ones you use to pile it up. It's the one that you drop off the top and the one that's flying through the air. You still got 714 points.
Yay! See, told you there was an end to the game.
You tried to cheat, but it didn't work. Well, I think it's time to call it a night so I can go have supper.
Need to talk to you about something.
Oh, well, then end the stream and have a chat.
Okay.
Just tell me if you want me to stay or not.
Sure.
It's all up to you, man. It's all up to you.
Depends on how proprietary its information is.
All right, let's end this stream. Thank you to all our viewers. We're sorry.
And I didn't even snore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New experience for you?
Yeah, I'll see. Well, they'll just need to come check next week to see if I snore or not.
Yeah.
See, there's the draw.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that there's a book in the Discord on whether you're going to snore or not. So there's plenty of openings still open.
Okay.
Because it just keeps going until there's a winner.
Well, ow! Dang it! Dropped my multimeter on my foot.
You should have measured that resistance. So thank you for tuning in and suffering the torment that is the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge live. And join us Saturday when we will be doing the CoCo Nation show, where we will be listing everyone's high, low, and just whatever score they got. And we will also be naming the new game for next week, which I can't tell you what it is, but I will tell you this:
It'll be good.
It's a possibility that it will be Furious Felines too. It's possible. So, get your joysticks ready, get your CoCo booted up, and join us Saturday. Also, join us next week when we'll be playing a much more exciting game where Ken will say,